Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kyle from PixelHangover.com. Wanted to show you guys the Prime World Defenders game that I've been playing for about a week or so. It's a game on Steam. I do not believe it's coming to Xbox or PS3 or PS4 or Xbox Next, Xbox 720, and beyond. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tower defense game and a little bit of a card collecting type game and a little bit of a card destroying type game. So I just want to kind of get you guys in here and let you see it. It's made by Nival, and it was supposed to release on the 21st of May, and it looks like it got pushed back to June 5th coming up. It's still in beta. I don't see a whole lot wrong with it, but I could see little things here and there. There's a little bit of things as far as switching in between going from the task menu on the main part of your computer back to this game, or if you're trying to run two games at once. It seems to kind of conflict. At least it does with mine, and I got a pretty decent computer to run things. I know it's not my computer itself not being able to keep up with it. If you pick it up now, you can pick it up for $12 on Steam. It'll save you $3, which you can go spend on 3/4 of a tank of gas. So you'll still need $1 for that gallon of gas. So at least you're $3 there. So I'll read you the official game description. Fight off hordes of monstrous mutants created from a strange cataclysmic event in the new tower defense game Prime World Defenders. Join a group of exiled treasure hunters who have ventured into the capital of an ancient empire. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Fast with history and danger. Freeze, burn, poison, explode countless enemies that will try to stop you from gathering artifacts of the old kingdom. Bitches. Choose your cards carefully and expect heavy resistance along the way, from small and almost harmless mutated fungi to powerful giant goblins. Prime World Defenders emerges classic tower defense games with collectible card mechanics. Your towers, your spells, your traps, all your magic cards that you can collect and upgrade. You'll have to develop your own strategy because you'll get your random set of cards after each battle. Woo-wee. Is that not a description or what? Alright, let's jump in here. Leaderboards. It's the leaderboards. 575, Pro, First, Friends, because I have none. World. I'm 101. Want to see? See? I tried to tell you. I was 101 right there at the top. Maps. And go through here and see your scores on each map. So that's that. The achievements. 20 of 34, because I'm amazing like that. And by level, break it down by level as well. The options, there's not a whole lot here, which is pretty amazing for quality of the game, I guess. I mean, I think it looks pretty damn good for what it is. But you thought they would have added, low, medium, high, something along those lines beyond just screen resolution 1920 by 1080, windowed mode, sound, and so forth. Got your credits, reset account, which is what only the crazy people do. Encyclopedia, which has a list of all of the monsters that you've encountered and come across so far. Of course, it just kind of shows the same ones, and then the beefier versions of those. As you can see, the health goes up with each of the guys you encounter. So far I've collected maybe half of them, a little over half. That guy is a boss, and he is he's the definition of a bastard. He really is. He has no mother. He was born from Satan himself. Satan's loins. Cards you've discovered. That is my specialty. That one there. I like that. Here's the characters you've come across and discovered, along with the story, the introduction, artifacts, escape, the answer, so far where I'm at. Let me jump in here and show you the introduction here for 1 second. Enjoy.
An apocalypse doesn't always mark the end of the world. In the world of Prime, The cataclysm was the birth of a new era. A massive flood of Prime erased the old world along with all memory of it. But from the chaos, a new world formed. Prime World. It soon became clear. The awesome power of this new substance we called Prime could manipulate matter to achieve just about anything. If you know how to unlock its power. Not long ago, our united empire was torn apart. The northern scientists and engineers studied Prime in their labs and workshops, and with it, developed amazing new technologies. In the south, Prime fused into the bodies of all the local residents, granting them magical abilities. Prime was the source of both docked technology and Adornian magic, which made it the most valuable substance in the world. And now, forces from both governments clash in never-ending battles to secure it. But I'm not on either side. I have my own battlefield. Prime Zone, the epicenter of the cataclysm. A wild land teeming with the touched, the most dangerous monsters of the Prime era. Here is my enemy. This is my kind of war. For a long time, I was a lonely ranger wandering in the Prime Zone, killing any touch that crossed my path. Mostly I searched for artifacts from the ancient times. That all changed when I met my new companions. Bold artifact hunters, who had built a special flying vessel which could take them into the deepest parts of the Prime Zone, where the most valuable treasures were hidden. The Defenders, the first and only group to wield both dock technology and Adornian magic. They honed their battle skills to perfection and enhanced them further with magic and artifacts. More important, they learned to create innovative defense towers that could repel massive touched attacks. As the surrounding world descends into a mad war, the Defenders fight for the legacy of the Prime Zone. And I'm one of them.
So that's pretty much it on that. I want to jump in a game here and show you a little bit how it works, along with the stuff that's going on here. Up here at the top, this is my level. This is my amazing home front logo from Steam. These are the amount of cards I've collected, 25 of 35. You can, of course, increase that substantially. I think up to probably 50 or 55, somewhere around there. Total that you can collect between magical cards and just basic towers. This is your coins, and that you use to buy different things, along with this here, the stars. The stars you get from leveling up, and of course you can get them as well from completing each level. As you can see over here, 3 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars, so on and so forth. And down here, this is the forge. This is where you take your cards and you can combine them to make them more powerful. So such as these, I'll go ahead and show you these. This one I've maxed out. It's at level 5. Basically you can click on a card such as, let me jump over here and show you. This is one I've leveled up quite a bit. This one goes all the way up to 25. So let me pull a couple cards up here and show you what it can do. So I'll select this. This is a normal card that you can use to buff up that card. So, alright. It tells you what it's going to do. It's going to level it up to 16.9. Efficiency goes up to 0% because it's not quite 17% and it's already at 16. So not going to do a whole lot, but it'll be ready for the next time. So I'm going to hit ready, and of course it does take the silver coin as well. So we're going to hit ready. We're going to fuse it. Up there. So there's that. We collect it. Also evolution. If you have 2 cards of the same type, such as, let's see, we have 2 slingshots here, so I'll take this one and this slingshot. Actually, you know, I think I have another slingshot. Let me see. Alright, I already leveled up Slingshot. Let's do this. The Siege Tower. Siege Tower here. And click over here. You have another card of Siege Tower. And then you combine them. So that way when you're in the battle, you can level it up to level 2. And most all of them you can level up to level 5 in the game. You rarely get two of a kind to be able to do this with, so it's kind of semi-rare, you know, to do that. You will every couple games get 2 cards to be able to do that with, but it's kind of rare. The collection, this is your collection of cards. These are my towers themselves. This here, of course, shows their level. Level 3, click the eye, it tells you exactly what it does. Also, these purple ones, if you didn't already know, these are your rare cards. These blue ones, grayish looking background ones, they are your normal cards. Here's your magic cards. These go down here, and I will show you in the game what they do. This is where all your towers go. Of course, you can it has forge and all that jazz in here. Artifacts. This is what I was showing you. I had that little hammer that I leveled this magic ability up with just a minute ago. You will get artifacts that increase it quite a bit more than if you would just to take a normal tower to increase this card. So I could take this card right here and put it in and then use like something like this to level this up. But if you have artifacts, it seems like the artifacts seem to be a little bit more powerful than just having a tower to level it up. This is your store. The store has, they seem to have one special a day, which I think is just, I'm not entirely sure. I guess you can buy it if you wanted to get more level 1 card up or something, you know, for that day. Some of these take just silver, others take stars. The good stuff usually takes stars, or you can buy the rare artifact set for 2,000 silver. And 2,000 silver could probably take you, in a game you're getting probably 200 to 300 silver. So, you know, it could take you a little time, not too long though. The stars are the ones you want to be more careful with. And of course, if you use 7 stars, you're buying 1 card. If you buy 3 cards using 20 stars, so you would save 1 star if you bought 3 in the bundle. One here. You don't use actual real world money. It's all in-game currency, so you don't have to worry about any of that going on. This is your talents. This here is where you can upgrade your level and abilities and stuff like that. Show you the ones I already have here. Just give you a little glimpse. Some increase your technical, magical, or prime. So like prime would be, you know, it increases your initial prime on each level by 10%. 10% towards silver earnings, so on and so forth. Your technical is more related to your damage and towers. And the magic, of course, is related to your magic. So increase the gaining of experience by 10% from that. And increase the maximum limit of cards in the collection by 10. So on, so on, so on, so on. We'll start down here. I will go ahead and show you this here. This is the boss I'm on now. This is the boss itself. And then on every time you go up beyond somewhere around the 3rd or 4th guy that you fight, or mini battle that you fight, you will encounter 3 different battles that you can go into. There is easy, which gives you less silver and less experience, but it's a little bit easier. And there's the medium, which gives you a little bit more silver, a little bit more experience, and then of course there's always a hard option, which gives you the maximum amount of silver and maximum amount of XP that you can get out of all 3. The hard is never really that hard, so I recommend doing the hard. If you seem to struggle a little bit, push on through with it anyways. You will get the XP and silver and all so forth, as long as you have one thing left so that they don't capture that last one that you have. So let's jump down here. We'll do the first one here. Of course, you can see I'm amazing. I got 3 stars, so on and so on. Also, on every battle that you do, there's 2 achievements that you can get, and they tell you at the beginning what they are. I plan on just kind of going back later and messing with that and completing those.
Ranger, you have proven yourself a worthy member of our group. Now it's time for you to master our military secrets. I'm appointing you commander of the operation, but I will be around to give advice when needed. Bring the defenses forward. We need time to retrieve the artifact. Don't let them get to the altar.
Okay. So how this works is, when you start each level, you essentially will lay a tower and then they will start coming. They kind of set your camera up initially sometimes, probably about 90% of the time I don't like how they started out, so I kind of move it myself. I know a lot of people are having trouble figuring out how to move their camera. Your left click and drag just moves it left to right, up and down, okay? And then your right one, you don't want to like let it here in the middle and move it, because you're going to be like, man, what is going on? Okay, so here's how it's going to work. You use this to go that way, and you use your right click and drag. So I would start up here, you're going to go down and just go downwards, and it rotates. Don't go left, don't go right, because it just kind of screws with you, and it feels like it's broke. It's not broke, they've done it differently. I'm not entirely sure why. The natural motion is to go left and right and move where you want it. But click, drag down to go that way, click up to go that way. Pretty simple. You can do it on either side. Just go up and down. That moves your stuff around. And stay away from the center, because that seems to be where it has a hard time moving and figuring out where you want to go. So go way out on one side or the other, and hold up here and move. I like it where it's at right now, so we're going to go and start playing. This tower here, this is a fire tower, which is good for groups of enemies. You kind of course, pick it up as you go. If I get lucky here, you'll end up figuring out some of these. You just simply just keep hitting this. And
Let's
of course,
head back. We need to replace some gears.
More magic on this side, Prime, to purchase these things if you keep clicking this as you go, okay? You can upgrade the towers if you combine them to be able to do so in the forge. Okay, so this one costs 50 Prime. I'm going to upgrade it to level 2. As you can see, it's got a star. I'm going to go ahead and click next. It gives me an extra Prime. Here is my magic cards. This does not cost you any Prime. It just has a timer on it, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and let the next batch come out here, and I'll use it on them. You can see it. Hit it. And of course, normally it would stun them.
The touch are approaching!
They're so weak, it just kills them. And as you can see, it kind of also drops this and makes it a 10-second reset on that. And a lot of times you'll find, not on the boss ones, but on the side ones, like the hard, medium, and easy ones, those ones seem to be, you can literally just sit here all day and spam this. As long as you don't have any flying ones, the flying ones, this guy cannot touch. But this one can. As long as you don't have any flying ones, you set this bad boy out there and just upgrade him as far as you got him, and just keep tapping this. Just keep tapping it. Here's my secondary one here. This one I've upgraded quite a bit, so it's pretty beastly. So this one here actually fights just the flying. And let's see here. If I can get another upgrade or not. This one here is a slowing type. This one here to the right of it actually
there's quite a few remaining
enemies, which you'll detect later on. But it's a pretty fun game. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's I think it's well worth $12 easily. 15 probably even, yeah. I actually enjoy the storyline itself as well, how they do it, in the kind of comic book type fashion, the way it comes down, and they describe and talk and stuff. But it's a pretty cool game, and I would recommend it. I'd say so, yeah. A little tower defense game, especially since the boss challenges can be pretty tough. Many times you'll find yourself having to do those hard ones that are outside of the boss in order to be able to purchase upgrades and upgrade cards and so forth to be able to fight the boss and get past them. And some of them are not easy, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to jump off of here. If you would, a like, subscribe, comment about my sexy voice, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Take care.